Alright, so that's the Bear's Den neon light. Over here we got current player. That's Joel Embiid. You know, he does his thing, 30 plus average a night with the points on the Sixers. Of course, we're gonna have Iverson. That's over there. I don't know if you can see it that good. That's got a glare on it. It's Iverson and Kobe. I don't know if I could get a better shot without the glare. Maybe widen out. You know, the late great Kobe. Like I said, then we got the Iverson jersey to go along with it. It's a pair. Down here we got some paintings. Like, I ain't a painter. I usually draw. I can draw pictures and stuff like that. But I've been trying to, since, you know, the last couple of years, I've been trying to just challenge myself more and more, get some paintings in there. Like I said, I got this. This is probably one of my favorites of mine that I've done. And then I like that one too. But like I said, I ain't a big painter. This was done years ago. It's a whale. I don't know if you can see that, make that out, but I'm not a big painter. We got a little tiger or whatever and some leaves. I always like that. But like I said, I'm not a big painter. And then we got some stuff up here like the flask. The flask came from my brother's wedding. He's no longer married. He's about to get married again. But it has my initials on it, or his initials. Somebody's initials are this. I think it's my initials. You can't really see it. Got a little 2-shot glass set. That might have my initials on it too. I can't remember. Got an old Phillies hat. I gotta clean it. Then we got like a laminate from the Sixers game. You know, that's what it is. Some trays. In case you want to do something, you know what it is. This used to be one of my favorites down here. Is the like Pop-A-Shot game. I'm a big Pop-A-Shot ball. I got the ping pong. I haven't played any ping pong. Underneath is a pool table. I played a couple games of pool, but I haven't really gotten it in. Like, I was focused on school, like I said, and getting through that and doing all that. And, you know, it is what it is. But we got the Pop-A-Shot. Right now, it's out of commission. I got to find some parts for it to hopefully bring it back to life, and then we'll get it in again. Like I said, we got some DVDs, some old 360 games, and like I said, we got over there the link. So that's that wall. We're going to pan over here. Over here, we got the Barkley jersey. Like I said, he like, for me, there was Dr. J coming up, and like I said, I was a young boy. I was probably like 2-3 with Dr. J, 4 or 5 before he got off the team. But then Barkley came in, and he gave the team a spark for a while. He was the man. You probably ain't had no real superstar after Barkley until like Stackhouse, who didn't really pan out to be nothing, and Iverson, which was like damn near 15 years later. So then I'm gonna look at this. I don't know if you can see this. This might have a glare. I personally took this picture. And it's a picture of the Philadelphia skyline. I don't know, like I said, with the glare, I don't know how good you can see the joint. Maybe if I hit it from an angle. That's the Philadelphia skyline. I blew it up. I went to like Walmart, or what is it? I don't know, Staples. Like, and then I got the letters from like one of them art stores and threw the letters up there. I don't really like it. I gotta take a new one because they like updated the skyline. There's more buildings out there now, and plus there's too much sky. Like, there's too much open space right there. Like, that's one of the reasons why I put the Philadelphia PA up there, because, like, you know, I felt like it was way too much open space. But out of the pictures I took it from the interstate. I was on I-95. I pulled over. I've always loved, like, you know what I mean, the skyline, landscape, and all that stuff. So I took the picture, tried to keep it moving real quick. I took probably like 5-10 of them, but that came out the best. So I want to, like I said, update the picture, have more of the, like, because I took that in 2015, and since then it's 2020, going into 2021, and I guess they've like built a couple more buildings. To the left there's a river, and then more buildings over there. So, you know, and then like next to the biggest building you can see in the picture. That's the Comcast building, and then they built another Comcast building since then, and it's taller than that. This right here, this is a picture I drew back in 2001. It's a long story. It's a Survivor. I wanted to get that tatted, like I said earlier. Like, you know what I mean, life wasn't always this sweet. Like, you know, probably thought it was easy. Let you know it ain't easy. You know, I've been through my ups and downs, did my thing. I've heard the normal cliches and stuff like that. So I came up with that as my first tattoo. I like that design better than what I got, but the tattoo artist said that he really couldn't do it for whatever reason. It's supposed to be the Survivor with the white outlines and then in the flame. I don't know if you can make it out, but it is what it is. I still got that. That was my first tattoo. Like I said, I drew that in 2001. I ended up getting my first tattoo in like 2010. Now I got 13 of them. Still want to get like 7 more. And that's like, I'm a fiend for tattoos, so that's one of the big motivations behind opening the shop. Not just to get free tattoos or nothing. Like, yeah, I mean, I just love art. Like, tattoos made me appreciate art even more. So, you know, I'm trying to do all that. This is from the 2008 World Series. And this is the team plaque. You got the whole team on there. This is another gift I got from my kid's grandma for that Christmas. I was able to grab the reserve parking John from like a Walmart. The little troll dolls. You remember when the troll dolls used to be in? I think that's my older brother's like troll doll. I don't know, but you know, it's been there all this time. So it is what it is. I got this from my kid's grandma too. That little motorcycle, she went away somewhere. I don't remember where. Like, I don't remember where. I ain't even gonna get the line. But this is the street sign. I'm not gonna tell you how I got it. Just know I got it. I like the street sign. Like, you know, this is the basically I'm renting the house that I grew up in. So I gotta represent the street. It's been down here for probably over 10 years. No, it's probably been like a good 20 I had that street sign. They were replacing the street signs. Now they got some type of design, like the logo on the end of the street sign and stuff, and I was able to get that. I'm not going to pan up too much to show you, because it's kind of, that's the projector. That's all I'm going to give you that, because that's like not even professionally done. It don't look that good, so we're going to leave it at that. That's the Ciroc. We got the rest of the bar over there. I'll take you over there, you know what I mean, in a minute. But we got the Ciroc. We got the Ciroc here. But the main thing, because like I said, Eagles is the #1 sports team. Even though I'll be hyped about my Sixers, the Eagles is the #1 sports team. I gotta move that. That's the 2018 team. I don't know where all these wires came from, but whatever. That's the team, John. That's the team. Super Bowl win, John. It got a clock on it. It got a plaque with all the wins and losses for the season. We got a little. I thought it was nice. We had the reserved parking over there, and now we got the license plate over here. That's the Phillies. I fucks with the Phillies, and then we got the license plate. So that I thought that just went together. We got both team plaques from when they won the championship. I wish the Phillies could have won that '09 championship. My theory is when Johnny Damon stole that third base, it broke their back. They couldn't come back from that. Like, I don't know, the morale just left the building. And with the Eagles, I thought we was gonna have a dynasty after that year. That was a good year. We had Carson killing it during the regular season. Then Foles came in and shut it down during the postseason, and they won the Super Bowl. And not only, I think that was probably one of the best Super Bowls I ever seen. Highest scoring shootout. That was like bang for bang. Like, I enjoyed that Super Bowl. And the good thing about that Super Bowl, I was watching the Super Bowl, like, nobody was making plans for the Super Bowl. So, like, I had already thought about going to see my grandfather. He was in a nursing home. I was able to watch most of the game, like, until halftime with him. I still stayed at the nursing home because it was in a big room at the nursing home, and we got to enjoy watching that together. It was fun. It was something I got to do with him before he had passed a couple years later. I think he passed the year after that, in 2019. So, yeah. So I enjoyed that. I wanted, He passed, I think, right after the basketball playoffs in 2019. I wanted to watch the basketball playoffs with him. I was going to watch the finals with him because I was confident the Sixers was going to get the finals, but they ended up getting knocked out by Kawhi and the Raptors, and I don't even want to talk about that 79-minute bounce off the rim and go in at the end of Game 7 with the Raptors. All I'm going to say is Embiid was sick for, 3 games out of that series. He had a game where he scored 0 points. He had a game he scored like 15 points. And then like the other game I forget, but like he's an average 34-point shooter. And for them to go to Game 7 missing those key points, like I think we would have took that if he ain't had the food poison, wherever that food poison came from. I don't know, but I don't fuck with it. But anyway, I can't, my heart can't take reliving. I have a movement of silence. I'm sorry. We're good now. This is Bernard Hopkins, another Philly great. This is him when he won the championship from De La Hoya. He knocked De La Hoya on his ass. First person beat De La Hoya after he won the belt anyway. This is, again, house that Wieden built. I've had success doing other things, but really, at this point in my life, I attribute everything I've been able to achieve to, and success I've had to basically going through the education process. I'm not saying this for everybody, but that's where all this stuff you see is coming from. This is the pool sticks, pool cues, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Another Bernard, no, that's Larry Holmes, I think. Knocking down, I forget, it's an old picture. I know it's Muhammad Ali on the canvas. Joe Frazier, I'm sorry, Joe Frazier, knocking down. They both had, like, Joe Frazier is not from Philadelphia, but he spent a lot of time in Philadelphia. And even Ali had a training camp, like, not too far from the Philadelphia area. So, like, you know, I know people say that Joe Frazier is from Philadelphia, but he's really not. But, you know, he claimed it for a while, so. Next to it, I did a little bartending. I did the class and stuff. I'm not even, like, I still I'm trying to be, like, creative with stuff. I'm an innovative person. I don't mean to say that to be ego-driven. It's just, like, I like to be different, I guess. So, you know, I try to play around, see. Through the classes and stuff I took, I was able to know, like, different liquors and what they taste like. So then it's like when I'm at the bar or something, I might be like, oh, give me, like, what everybody else have, an Incredible Hulk or whatever the Thug's Passion. But then sometimes it might be like, all right, so let me see what I can mix together to make some hot shit. And usually it comes out pretty good. I got a couple joints that I'm not saying, like, I know they say when I took the class, and this is probably what bartenders know all over, like, when you have signature drinks and create your own drinks, you can get more clientele. But I ain't never, like, really pursued that shit. I thought it was going to be a good thing. I really only wanted to do it because I wanted to be in, like, a hood bar just opening beer, like, what the fuck I take the class for, I don't know, but, you know, it gave me some knowledge. It's like, I was probably, again, like, just too young and immature to really hold that shit down. Like, I think anything's good with repetition and just doing it over and over again, whether it's carpentry, bartending, whatever, like, especially if you're interested in it. So, you know, you might start out nervous. I think everybody has anxiety, nerves on when they first start a new situation. But then over time, like, somebody shouts out a drink, it's like, okay, I know what to do. You don't even gotta think about it. It's like second nature. But anyway, here's my, like, I basically got the 5 basic drinks. I got the brandy, I got the rum, I got the tequila, I got the vodka, I got bourbon, and then you got the other stuff like the brandy, the whatever. And then we got some like cordials and schnapps or whatever. I'm really feeling the pineapple Ciroc. I do a mixture of what? It's like a pineapple Ciroc, apple Crown Royal. I gotta get some more apple Crown Royal, and some triple sec, I think it is, with some grenadine, and then I top it off with like a cherry Coke. I think no pineapple juice. And then I do a different mixture with I think the 99 bananas and the strawberry absolute or strawberry vodka, whatever your choice is. And then I top that off with some cherry coke, and that seems to be good too. And I might throw some grenadine in there. In the first mixture, I might put some Galliano. And then I got another basic joint, but that's basic. That's pretty much whatever. We got the Douce. The Douce, I fucks with the Douce. The Douce is really smooth. It's supposed to be brandy mixed with cognac. For a while, I wasn't a real big cognac boy. I was like, I'm not a big drinker anymore. Anyway, it was a time where drinking was my thing, but that was like way long ago. But the Douce and the cognac used to have like a foul aftertaste, so I never really liked it. But recently, I was doing what I was doing, and somebody reintroduced it. I was like, let me give it a shot. And I'm a shot boy. Like I just started doing mixed drinks like 2 years ago or whatever, and I'm a lightweight, like I said. At this point, I'll take a couple drinks and I'm probably gonna fall asleep. And I'm not a big beer dude. I just never was. But I'll probably drink 2 of them and close my eyes and chill. Like that's as far as I get at this point. But you know, I still got the entertainment. Like I haven't had a chance to really entertain. I've been here for like almost 3 years. I haven't had a couple people over early on, but I really haven't had a chance to really entertain. I'm still working. I just graduated with the master's degree and stuff like that. You'll see that in the office later. But other than that, it is what it is. That's the yeah, we got the gin. I forgot the gin. That's one of the basic liquors. Like I want to get some more stuff. I want to get the shelves with the LED lights. I think that'll be nice, but that's on hold for right now. Hopefully one day, maybe never, but hopefully we get to do that. We got to clean up all that down there, put some like the cups and stuff like that, and have it really popping. Over in this area where this is, I'm gonna explain all this, but right where the tattoo beds are right now, if I stay here, which I don't know if I will, but if I do stay here, I would like to get a keganator with the beverage fridge and put right there, and a wine cabinet, which I doubt will happen, but that was the plan a couple years ago. But over here we got this. Growing up, this was my favorite sports person, my favorite person. I loved Randall before there was Vic, before there was McNabb, before there was McNair, before there was Moon, but there was other scrambling, running good quarterbacks, but there was Randall Cunningham, and he was my hero. Like I liked when I was real young, I liked Joe Montana, but once I like really knew the game as I grew up and knew like, all right, this is the Philly teams, that was my guy right there. Like Buddy Ryan and those Buddy Ryan defenses, the teams, like the different key players and stuff like that. That was my era right there. But I still like the Donovan McNabb era, like I said, the Vic era, and I was hoping that, like I said, that Carson was going to bring us a dynasty. It just hasn't turned out that way yet. Hopefully, he's still got a couple more years in him. Again, this is the great. He's still alive. I think earlier I said that he wasn't, but he's still alive. I didn't say he wasn't alive, but the late great I think I said, but whatever. This is another poster of Dr. J. Like I said, I never seen him live, but I seen him on TV. I got to see Barkley live. I went with my cousin. The funny story is they were giving out free plaques, and I got a plaque. Everybody got a plaque, and we came home and the plaque sat in my attic for like years. And then me and a friend went up there, and it was just sitting on the floor. Like at this time, the attic wasn't done. Nothing was up there but junk. And my friend asked to have it, and I was like, I don't care, go ahead. But my pop found out, like, I don't remember how or when, but he was like, what the? And it was funny, his reaction, because I didn't think he would care because it was mine. But he really, back then, I don't think he would worry about it now, but back then he was a little upset about that. But then we got another WCW championship belt. I ain't got no stickers on it or nothing like that yet. Hopefully you get the Eagles Super Bowl sticker, throw it on there. That'll make it more like home, more in it. oriented to this area or whatever we're doing. We got the Phillies pendant. That's what the 08, 09, that's the 09 World Series. They won the National Championship League. We got the newspaper clippings from when the Eagles won the Super Bowl. You know, it's the first Super Bowl they won. They got the 1960 championship. I wasn't born then. I wouldn't know. And that was before the Super Bowl, so they never won the Super Bowl. I think they got a couple of championships, but they never won the Super Bowl. So that was a big thing for the city, especially in the modern era. This is the Phillies, what was that, division? No, those are division championships. Oh, I didn't even know. I thought that was the pennant for the World Series. I gotta get one of them. I'm embarrassed. I noticed that on the video. But you got the Eagles pendant. We got some more news clippings from the game that was supposed to be like the biggest plays of the game. We got Nick Foles holding the trophy, the parade afterwards. And then you got Foles. You probably can't see that down there. Foles and the coach. Now this was like, I thought like I said I was at the nursing home. My grandfather, I went to his room. There was still people down in the little watching area, and when this happened, Brandon Graham strip sack. I'm like, game over. I was happy. I was like, all right, we solidified our Super Bowl win. It's ours. I'm like, all right, I'm out. And I'm driving. I'm listening to it. The rest of the game is probably like a minute, and I know pick 'em off Brady. Like I shouldn't have left, but I left with like a minute 30 left. I'm like, all right, because like the whole game, they was taking like 40 seconds to just go down the field and score. So I shouldn't have left with that much time, and I knew that was a lot of time. But I'm like, all right, no, we good. It might have been less time like that than that. It might have only been like 40 seconds at that time. But I got in the car, and however long that was, it was like another half hour to the game. And when I got in the car, the Eagles had the ball, but they went 4 and out. Like, I'm sitting there like, yo, they should throw one, because they ran it 3 times in a row and then went out. I'm like, you should have got the first down, then ran the clock out. For whatever reason, Doug Peterson did what he did. But, you know, it was close. It was close. I was a little nervous, but they stalled Brady and shit. So that was a good win right there. And then that's Bernard Hopkins and Antonio Tarver, you know. The Antonio Tarver, Rocky guy. He was in Balboa, I guess that was. I don't know if you can see with the glare again. You know, I'm trying to fight a exhibition for y'all, give y'all some entertainment. Y'all want to try to upset me, you know. If I get upset, somebody don't get hurt. So, you know, that's my favorite line from Antonio in that movie. But there are many great lines. You know, it's a good movie. It's funny to me because it's like I can relate to that. We got Cliff Lee. Here we got like this is Cliff Lee. Like Cliff Lee came to the Phillies, I guess in what, like 09 maybe? No, he came, I don't remember when he came to the Phillies, but he came to the Phillies and it was like lights out. That was like, it was a wrap. And then the next year they were supposed to have the 4 horsemen. So, you know, there's 5 starters in baseball. They had Cliff Lee, they had Roy Oswalt, Doc Holliday, Cole Hamels. That was supposed to be the four horsemen, but I thought that was disrespectful because there's 5 starters, and I fucked with my man Joe Blanton. I wasn't saying that he was like the greatest thing since sliced bread, but he was still a good player to me. I have Lee up there in the plaque. I got Hamels, I got Holliday. I don't have Oswalt. That 4 horsemen year, he came the year before the 4 horsemen year. He wasn't that great. I think he got hurt. But, you know, I still fucks with Oswald. I'm debating if I'm going to get an Oswald jersey. I doubt it. But I might get a Blanton John because, you know, he was on that championship team. Brett Myers held it down. You know, you got the J.C. Ramirez and Ryan Madison and stuff like that. They held the bullpen down. It was a thing. I liked it. And then you have Brad Lidge. I might throw him up there. And then it's like, I'm running out of real estate down here. So it's like kind of, and I'm working on the tattoo shop project, so it's kind of, you know, everything, the man cave is on pause, like, and I'm running out of real estate, so it don't really matter right now anyway. But this is a Ben Simmons. This was when he was basically a rookie. Like, to me, he hasn't panned out too much. Like, I I ain't gonna knock him. I ain't gonna say like he ain't nothing. Like, but you know, right now it's Embiid's team, so I'm gonna just keep it like that, leave it at that. But I got the Ben Simmons, and then we got another. This is the plaque with Wilt Chamberlain on Philadelphia. He's on the Philadelphia. I can't remember if it was the. It's not the Stars. I can't remember. But I don't think it was the Sixers at the time. But that's over Bill Russell on the Celtics. He taking his little jump shot. So, you know, like I said in the stairwell, I don't know if you can see Bill Russell with the glare. I'm sorry about these glares. But like I said, if you got the greatest, like, he changed the game, like, with the free throw stuff and stuff like that. He changed the game. And, you know, I know a lot of people don't talk about Bill Russell, but I ain't never hear nobody that won that many rings and got that many championships. He's still around and he still do interviews and stuff like that. I don't know why people don't mention him more. You hear Jordan all the time now, Kobe, and I know Jordan did his thing. I know Kobe did their thing, but non-rings, no. But they say the game was different back then. The game was different, so it was a different era. But still, I think you should always give them they do. I'm gonna come back around here because I forgot this picture. I know a lot of people, especially during the last, I wouldn't say the last, but maybe a couple years ago for the Sixers playoff run. A lot of people probably saw this, not the run that ended against the Raptors or this new 2020 year. I ain't even gonna talk about that. But the year before that, where they basically, I think, yeah, was it that them? I can't remember. It might have been 2017, not 18, but 2017. They went out to the, I think it was 17. 17, they went out to the Celtics. So they showed this picture a lot. This is Dr. J and Larry Bird, you know, gripping each other up. So it's kind of funny to me. You know, it is what it is. Like I like to see both of them stand their ground. Like, you know, nobody wants to promote violence, but you know, it is what it is. And then not promoting violence. We got another Joe Frazier knocking down. This is from a different angle. I think this is from a better angle. Knocking down Muhammad Ali. I think this is either the first or one of the only times that Muhammad Ali hit the canvas. So you know, like I'm saying. He at one point he was claiming Philly. I don't know whatever, but you know, I know he moved to Philly at a young age. He wasn't from here. I think he was from the Midwest or the South or something like that, but I think he moved here as an orphan or something like that. I remember reading something about it. And he was like 8, 11 by himself or something like that. I don't know. So he claimed Philly. But right now we're gonna go into some more of the shop stuff. So right here we got, like, you know, the little bare essentials, the little dumb, I don't want to say dumb stuff, but the little knickknacks. We got some flyers, I guess this is. We got some flyers for when we really get serious about the help wanted and stuff. We got that. I've been trying to recruit some, but I might slow down on that, but I don't know. I'm an impulsive person sometimes, so it don't really matter. This is like, you know, in the process, we're going to try to do what we do, but like I wrote up a little statement of commitment just in case, like, we still working on stuff and still meeting with people trying to get stuff through. Because I figure, like, why have a space if you have no artists? You get what I'm saying? That's one of the reasons why I'm trying to do the video. This is the legal paperwork. I ain't going to get too far in this. This is the legal paperwork, LLC and stuff. This is the receipts for all the stuff for this year. That's that. We got some Square devices. I know now you can just do Square on your phone and stuff like that. You don't gotta really, because, like, I like to have Square. You don't have to have Square over here. We got the Square touchscreen, the POS system. That's the point of sales. I know a lot of people. That's one of the logos in the background. Like, but I don't know if you can see it on the other drawing, but that's one of the logos. It's kind of, you can't see the real icons, I guess. But you can open up the cash register. And I like the idea of having that. And then you got the little Square drawing that just lit up. I like that. There's a reason why I wanted that. The main reason, like, I want to be able to get notified. Like, if I'm not there and somebody else is there, I want to make sure I get notified. Like, you know, when appointments come in, they get notified when appointments come in. This is like a scheduler, not a scheduler, but it'll notify you. Get what I'm saying? So if, say, an artist isn't there, but their appointment's there, they could be notified and be like, hey, I'm on my way, I'm just down the block or whatever. We got the thermal, you got the thermal printer right here. It's not plugged in right now. I don't know how easy it will be to plug in with one hand, but we can try. Let it fire up and stuff like that. Show you what it's sitting for. I'm not going to be able to print nothing out right now, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So that's the thermal printer. So we got that for the transfer paper and the stencils for the tattoos. This, another good feature about this, it has the iPad. Now, one of the things I would like to do when the shop is up and running, or by the time whatever, is get every artist, like, because I'm pretty sure a lot of artists already have, especially newer artists, already have iPads and stuff, but I would like to get ones for the shop for every station. That way, if they leave, like, I don't know, if they want to use their own designs and stuff like that, because another good tool is Procreate. Like, I've seen a lot of artists use Procreate. It has different stuff, so you could do different designs. You can't really go from design to design. Like, these are things, like, I can draw. Like, you saw my art books and stuff, but this is basically, like, stuff you can do with the computer. That's like a decaying Mona Lisa. Like, you can't really see it, but the skeleton, face skull, isn't, like, it's exposed. Like, it's not an eye patch or nothing. It's supposed to be like where the eye of the thing is, and that's the same with Nefertiti. But I also got a Nefertiti with like a Rona mask on, or bandana, whatever, a little G'd out. So, you know, I just try to, like, I'm just trying to be creative. Like, I'm trying to think of things that people might, like, ask for. Like, you got, like, a lot of times I think people will ask for, like, the Goodfellas. I don't know if you can see that. The Goodfellas poster as their tattoo. So, like, what I did is I put down some of the real, because I know people will come in with that request too. It's like, all right, well, the Goodfellas are fake, but I want something like a Goodfellas with. And what I put on there is I put Noriega, I put El Chapo, I put Griselda Blanco. That's the featured character person for the documentary Cocaine Cowboys. For people that don't know, she was a heavy hitter in the game. And then I think I said Noriega. What's the boy name? Pablo Escobar. And you already know who Pablo Escobar is for most people. Alright, so here we go. And then we got the joint that look like Death Row. Like, I have the Death Row picture on here too. Like, and it's not exactly like the Death Row joint, but that was my spin on it real quick. I tried to do it real quick. And then I think I did some Chicano joint designs. I did like an Egyptian. I didn't want to do all that. I'm running out of. I didn't want to do all that. I did like an Egyptian drawing. I did that, and then when you saw earlier with the light box drawing I did, it's the same thing. I added the moon. I think the moon was a good touch. You can use the Procreate for your stencils and stuff. I don't know how good you can see the stencil on there. Like, that's the stencil outline. Then you got a couple more designs. I did the Huey P. I got a poster of Huey P. Newton in my room, and Malcolm and Martin and all them. So I was staring at that, and I came up with the concept with Malcolm. You can see it's a little shaky right now. You can see Huey P. You can see Malcolm. You can see Martin, and then I got like a couple of figures behind them. And then I got some other designs. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but that's one of the good things. And then, like I said, I want to, when the shop's up and running, that's something that I might want to invest in at some point if I can. If not, you know, we got the POS for what it's for. So, like I'm saying, most artists, especially newer artists, probably already got their own pads and do their own thing. Right here, this is the Apple Pencil that goes with that for the Procreate and other things. We got a t-shirt, like heat press for artists. I want to let the artists do their own t-shirts if they want to. They don't have to if they don't want. But I've had this for a couple years. I've tried it out a couple times, but I was always waiting until after graduation to really throw all this together. This is coming together sooner than I expected, but I'm blessed with that, so I'm a little happy about that. But at the same time, I'm kind of at a standstill. But I'm still trying to do what I'm doing. It's just, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully, you know, the designs and stuff like that, we can work out a good commission, because I don't think I would want to make too much of a commission, because I got my own t-shirt designs, and each artist, if they choose to do that, and I want to get like an airbrush machine for the shop, and they could do airbrush designs and stuff like that. But you know, we'll see how it is with wholesales and stuff like that. These are the chairs. They're the same type of chair. One's laying down, one's sitting kind of straight up, or whatever you want to say. That would be for one artist station. Like I said, every artist station is going to have a chair, a art desk, and one of the art chests, like the tool chest. The only other thing is, when I look at spaces, I want to get a space for like microblading and permanent makeup and stuff like that. So I know most places, either if it's an open area, the piercer and stuff like that usually have their own little room. I do know how to build that out, but I haven't really researched spaces or been out to look at different spaces yet. But right now, I guess that's it for right now. I'm gonna take you up to the office and show you the office, then give you some more ideas. Oh yeah, I forgot the little pole. Like, you know, hasn't been used yet, but it's there. But yeah, I'm gonna take you to the office and just give you some more information and show you some more toys we're gonna be working with. So I'll talk to you in the office next. Thank you.